I tell you this, heal the rift between you, end the illusion of separation, and you shall be delivered. Back to the source of your inner strength. That is where you will find true power. The power to do anything. The power to be anything. The power to have anything. For the power to create is derived from inner strength that is produced through unity. Stop thinking of yourself as separate, and all the true power that comes from the inner strength of unity is yours. As a worldwide society and as an individual part of the whole. Yet remember this. Power comes from inner strength. Inner strength does not come from power. Power without inner strength is an illusion. Inner strength without unity is a lie. For you think that inner strength comes from individuality and from separateness. And that is simply not so. Separation from God and from each other is the cause of all your dysfunction and suffering. Still, separation continues to masquerade as strength. And your politics, your economics, and even your religions have perpetuated the lie. Now I tell you this. Know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. There is no separation. Not from each other, not from God, and not from anything that is. Act as if you were separate from nothing and no one, and you will heal your world tomorrow. This is the greatest secret of all time. It is the answer for which man has searched for millennia. It is the solution for which he has worked, the revelation for which he has prayed for. Act as if you are separate from nothing and you heal the world. Understand that it is power with, not power over. The purpose of your soul, the reason for coming to this body, is to be and express who you really are. The soul yearns to do this, yearns to know itself and its own experience. This yearning to know is life seeking to be. Your soul is the tool through which I express and experience myself. I tell you, I am in every flower, every rainbow, every star in the heavens, and everything in and on every planet, rotating around every star. I am the whisper of the wind, the warmth of your sun, the incredible individuality and extraordinary perfection of every snowflake. I am the majesty in the soaring flight of the eagles and the innocence of the doe in the field, the courage of the lions, the wisdom of the ancient ones. And I am not limited to the modes of expression seen on your planet alone. You do not know who I am, but only think you do. My beingness is in everything. In everything. The allness is my expression. The wholeness is my nature. There is nothing that I am not, and something that I am not cannot be. My purpose in creating you, my blessed creatures, was so that I might have an experience of myself as the creator of my own experience. I am not the God of your mythologies. I am the Creator, that which creates. Yet I choose to know myself in my own experience, just as I know my perfection of design through a snowflake, my awesome beauty through a rose. So too do I know my creative power through you. To you I have given the ability to consciously create your experience, which is the ability I have, the perfection of the snowflake, the awesome beauty of the rose, the courage of the lions, the majesty of the eagles, all resides in you. In you I have placed all of these things, and one more thing, the consciousness to be aware of it. Thus you have become self-conscious. And thus you have been given the greatest gift, for you have been aware of yourself being yourself, which is exactly what I am. I am myself, aware of myself, being myself. So you are that part of me which is awareness, experienced. And what you are experiencing is me, creating me. I am the continual act of creating myself, and you are me choosing to be me. You are me choosing to be what I am, and choosing what I am going to be. I know who I am. I know who I have always been, and who I will always be. You see, you've already done the choosing. Everything you're ever going to be, do, or have, you've already been, done, or had. You're doing it right now. There is no such thing as time. Past, present, and future are concepts you have constructed, realities you have invented, in order to create a context within which to frame your present experience. Otherwise, all of our experiences would be overlapping, and they actually are. That is, they are happening at the same time. You simply don't know this. You've placed your reality in a perception shell. Your story, your worldly drama, was created so that you could know who you are in your own experience. It's also been designed to help you forget who you are, so that you might remember who you are once again and create it. And since it is the greatest desire of the soul to experience itself as the creator, and since everything has already been created, we have no other choice than to find a way to forget all about our creation. What we use to help us forget is what some of you would call the pleasure principle, the highest nature of all pleasure. Is that aspect of pleasure which causes you to create who you really are in your experience right here, right now, and to recreate and recreate and recreate again and again who you are at the next highest level of magnificence. That is the highest pleasure of God. The lower nature of all pleasure is that part of pleasure which causes you to forget who you really are. So do not condemn the lower nature, for without it, you could not experience the higher. This is the cosmic wheel. It is the cycle of life, of what I sometimes term the process. It is a picture phrase describing the no beginning and no end nature of things. the continually connected path to and from the all of everything, on which the soul joyfully journeys throughout eternity. It is the sacred rhythm of all life by which you move the energy of God. When you die, you do not stop creating. Still, even among those of you who honor the mind and things of the mind, few have learned to use the mind at more than 1/10 its capacity. If you know what your mind is capable of, you would never cease to partake of its wonders, of its powers. And if you think the number of you who balance your life between your body and mind is small, the number of you who see yourself as three-part beings of body, mind, and spirit is minuscule. Yet you are three-part beings. You are more than your body. You are more than a body with a mind. Are you nurturing your soul? Are you even noticing it? Are you healing it or hurting it? Are you growing or withering? Are you expanding or contracting? Is your soul as lonely as your mind? Is it even more neglected? And when was the last time you felt your soul being expressed? When was the last time you cried with joy? When was the last time you wrote poetry, made music, danced in the rain, baked a pie, painted anything, fixed something that was broken, kissed a baby, held a cat to your face, hiked up a hill, swam naked, walked at sunrise, played the harmonica, talked till dawn, made love for hours on a beach, in the woods, communed with nature, searched for God. When was the last time you sat alone with the silence, traveling to the deepest part of your being? When was the last time you said hello to your soul? When you live as a single-faceted creature, you become deeply mired in matters of the body. Money, sex, power, possessions, physical stimulations and satisfactions, security, fame, financial gain. By the way, there's nothing wrong with any of these things. They are beautiful. But when you live as a dual-faceted creature, your concerns broaden to include the matters of the mind. So companionship, creativity, stimulation of new thoughts, new ideas, the creation of new goals, new challenges, and personal growth. And when you live as a three-part being, you come at last into balance with yourself. Your concerns include matters of the soul, spiritual identity, life purpose, relationship to God, the path of evolution, spiritual growth, ultimate destiny. As you evolve into higher and higher states of consciousness, you bring into full realization of every aspect of your being. Yet evolution does not mean dropping some aspects of self in favor of others. It simply means expanding focus, turning away from almost exclusive involvement with one aspect towards genuine love and appreciation for all aspects. You have done it before. You will do it again, and you are doing it now. This moment. All things are creating. The moment recreates itself in infinity. Futures and pasts all created by different nows. Each now holds infinite opportunity. What you were and what you have yet to become is always with you. You are eternal. You are undying. It is undying.